Good morning, Brooklyn. Hello, world. It's Thomas Piper of the People's Republic of Sound. Live here, beat design. You know how we do. We improv, make it up off the head. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it works. Check it out. Let's go. I'm a videographer. I'm also a musician. All right. Since I have all the equipment at my house, I said I'll do a weekly series that puts it all together. I wanted to show me making beats, getting song ideas, and that's what beat design is. A weekly video series that shows me making music and shows all my skills in one package: singing, making music, and video. I started beat design 2015, mainly to show improvisation, the ability to use computers as an instrument, also a way to exercise my musical skills in a quick and kind of concise way. Every week it's different, and then you can see the progression. I'm at 50 episodes or so now. So sometimes I go back and look at it and see what it is over time. I was born in Brooklyn, but I grew up in Long Island. In the island you hear Caribbean music, American music, and African music. And then I moved into Bed-Stuy, which has similarities to that neighborhood. Highbrow, lowbrow, like the new hipster, then you've got black, and then you've got middle class. So you get all the influences together. Outside of my house, I hear soul music and hip hop. So when you're making music and your window is open, you're gonna look at it differently. My sound still has some of that Long Island influence, but this kind of mix of all sorts of genres. And that's kind of the thing that when you live in these different neighborhoods and, you know, it rubs off on you. When I look at my week and I see my schedule, I've got to figure out how to balance being an artist and a musician and a video artist and stuff. And all those things they're tough. On Monday, I may be a drone operator, and then Tuesday, maybe making music for Sesame Street. I'm working with Sesame Studios. It's like Sesame Street's YouTube channel. So I made the song in Ableton. It's for kids, and then shot the video.
I open up my legs and clap my hands in the air. Close them back, jumping jacks.
Wednesday, I might work on my album. My upcoming album is Permission to Live. And then I may have prepping for a show.
Just you and me, just us, just us.
Then Thursday, after the show, I'm tired now. I gotta get up in the morning because there's a certain amount of light that I like in the studio and shoot the beat design. First thing is I set up all the equipment. Usually it's a laptop, the push, an Apollo, and a microphone. In Ableton, the only thing I do prepare is the sounds. If it's like a soul beat, I may start with live sounding drums, a Rhodes. I pick like 5 sounds that I think I might use. So I do have an idea of where I want to go. Camera-wise, it's usually 2 cameras, and then hit record and see what happens.
What's up? It's Thomas Piper, the People's Republic of Sound. Another beat design, live off the head. If it works, it works, and it usually works. All right, here we go.
Outside of picking the sounds, I explore. When I make the music, it's the one time I'm not thinking. It's kind of this jazz one moment, and it's a freeing thing. Like, I have 2 songs on my album that were made from the beat design because I wasn't thinking at all. The way that I perform, I have to push facing the audience because I think that's wonderful for a show. That's why the piano players don't get love, because they're like, well, I don't know what he's doing. Where the guitars get all the love because you're like, wow, look at all the work they're doing. So this is for you to see what I'm doing like a guitarist. I might have 3 tracks for vocals, and then I vocal loop with the microphone. I usually do that last. I'll sing it off camera really quickly, and then just do it. And then I'll just stack the harmonies real quickly. So I might do another set, another set, another set. If I look back at it and it's not the best track, that's okay. That's real. It keeps it fresh. I'm gonna edit beat design on Friday. I probably spend an hour editing, maybe even less. And even that feels improvised. I think that makes it kind of cool. This one person improvising the whole process from the top to the bottom, visually, musically. So sometimes I leave the cuts a little sloppy. When I'm hosting, it's interesting to see what happens in the comments. They didn't like this. And also too, things that you think are not good, other people think are great. You know, like, wow, you like that track? Really? Okay. I have one guy who's like, oh, I like your hats. You know, what you're wearing today. And there's people who've seen it who've gone, let's do some work. And people from overseas. It's just been a really good way to reach out to people and have people reach out to you, because that online community can bleed into the real world. So I'll go to, there's events like Beat House or Warper Party, and you'll see the bleed over into, you know, like, I know you online, they've been watching you, and now they see you at these events. So it shows the power of how you can do something. The bigger beat design becomes, the more that the audience sees who I really am. And you see that with other video bloggers. You see them, so you fall in love with them. A lot of people are still looking at it as a way to get into the mainstream. And I don't look at it like that. YouTube is a channel. So if you had your own network, what would you do? This world is just like, hey, this is my world. People come to me for me here, you know? So I'm making music for the audience and me, not just me. I just create, move on, done.